So we are at the 3-minute mark. I am going to start at the 3-minute mark. It is precisely 2:25 a.m. I know that it's the 3-minute mark because I started the video at precisely 2:22 a.m. and looking at the time, 2:22, sitting right above the date, 2/22/2020. It's just an undeniable evidence of the balance that is coming in. Okay, that the balance that we have been trying to achieve with the yin and yang energy, the love energy coming in from the higher realms is coming in to create this balance. Okay, because we know that we have been surrounded by darkness, and that we have the reality that we have been trapped in thus far has been one that has leaned heavily more on the dark side, on the lower vibratory realm. Okay, so now there's a high vibrational love coming in from the higher realms that is creating balance. Okay, so as this balance is being created, it's shaking us up a little bit emotionally, because it is going to hit you emotionally, because it's love. It's here to expand your heart chakra. It's something that you're going to feel. Okay, so the place that you're going to feel it at is in your emotions. Welcome to the one person who has joined. I started the video at 2:22, but I started the lesson at the 3-minute mark. Okay, so at 2:25, welcome to the two people. So I was just talking about how this love energy is coming in and creating this yin and yang balance that we've been talking about. Okay, with the twin flames, with the eternal battle of light and dark, good and bad, the yin and yang. Okay, so I talked about it. Y'all saw me yesterday And forgive me if I start coughing because I'm having post nasal drip as my cold is beginning to go away. It's starting to drain, and you know how it'll drain down the back of your sinuses and drip down into your throat, and so I might start coughing. So anyway, just a heads up. But anyway, um, so it's coming in, and basically, like I said, as it's coming in, it is shaking some people up emotionally. Okay, and that basically was what was happening yesterday. When I was very emotional, and I actually I watched another couple of readers that I watch, and they were actually very emotional as well. So, like I said, a lot of people have felt this shift, okay, especially the people who are plugged in, you know what I'm saying, who plug in quite often. People who are sensitives, um, they naturally felt this shift. Okay, so the people who did feel the shift, and you have basically, because it to me it felt like overnight, because it was like yesterday I was purging. It was like a final purge or whatever. I always think that every purge is the final purge, so you know what I'm saying, but whatever it was, I do feel like, after that, after I finally like released everything that was in there emotionally, it was like, because love was coming in and expanding my heart chakra. And so it was pushing out everything that basically didn't resonate with the love. Okay, so it comes out as emotions, as tears, as whatever. But basically, then today when I woke up, I literally felt like I was, I knew a shift had taken place. Like I felt like I had been cleared out, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of the anger, the resentment, the pain. Not saying, I can't say it's completely gone, because like I said, I've thought this a lot of times, okay, and then had another wave come in, but I really feel this time that, because I'm good going forward. I've made whatever decisions that I needed to make in my mind. I've already resolved and accepted whatever I needed to accept, and I'm just ready. When I woke up this morning, it was a beautiful day. I was in a good energy. Like I said, when I was in the shower, I got the vision of Michael Jackson. So I was being shown that, like, all of the light workers are beginning to be ignited, that they are awakening, the ancestors are awakening. You know what I'm saying? The angels of Atlantis are here. It's an exciting time, okay? And so, the people who have felt this shift, you should feel now that you are in a higher frequency. You know what I'm saying? You should be feeling pretty good, or at least better than what you were feeling, okay? And like I said, for me personally, you know, knowing that how I get my information, I do get it a little bit ahead of people. So, and I always feel, because for me it is like in real time, it's right now. But I guess for everyone else, I'm a little bit ahead. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not in this energy yet, it's definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I come to share it, because if you're not yet feeling it, you definitely are going to feel this. This is a shift that, if you are on this planet, it's going to affect you. Okay. So, the energy coming in is a very powerful, creative energy. So, you should be feeling powerful and creative. Those who are receiving the energy, you have to be responsible with it. The energy is intended to be used to, create more light on the planet, more light in the cosmos, to advance the evolution of humanity. You know what I'm saying? And going in, understanding this, we need to be mindful, of the fact that, each new level, there's always going to be a new devil on each new level that we get to. So understanding that we have shifted and we are on a higher level, we have to be aware of people who are also here and trying to take this energy, the same energy that's coming in, and trying to convert it into something that's going to be destructive. It reminds me of, a Nikola Tesla. On each, like I said, each new level, there's a new devil. So, it doesn't have to, like with Nikola Tesla, he was gifted. He would get visions, and because the way that he created a lot of his inventions was that he would just see it as a hologram. He had that gift. His third eye was open, so the creator would show him the motor or whatever it is that he was supposed to build, and he automatically knew how he was going to put that together and how to build it. You know what I'm saying? And so he was amazing. I'm absolutely fascinated by him. I channel his energy quite a bit. You know, I feel very connected to him. And but anyway, he was gifted, okay, and so he was a good-hearted person, empathic in nature, and he wanted to share his gifts with the world. They were meant to be shared with the world, and he wasn't even trying to get money for the things that he invented. And I mean, his inventions were so complex and so otherworldly that they still have blueprints, hundreds of blueprints, probably thousands of his blueprints that they still have not been able to figure out. Okay. They just now beginning to figure out some of the stuff that they have figured out. You know what I'm saying? He was, very otherworldly. Okay. And so, but, he was a person who was kind of like, they shoved him off into a corner. And a lot of people didn't know about Nikola Tesla. I did a presentation on him in college. You know what I'm saying? And because a lot of people don't know about him, they know about Westinghouse, they know about Edison, they know about all of these people who have taken his inventions and put their names on his work, on his energy, on his divine love energy that was gifted to him by the creator. So he made the mistake of sharing that freely and with the world, you know what I'm saying, and not really understanding in the ways that the enemy works. And so, we can take a lesson from Tesla. But what I was talking about was, as far as this love energy that's coming in and us being responsible with it, feeling it coming in, and understanding that each level is a new devil, and that there's always going to be something or someone placed there by that quote unquote devil energy that we talk about in the dissecting the devil. Okay, it's going to be something there to try to take that power and use it for something negative or destructive. Okay, that has always been there, and this is what the devil energy likes to do. Okay, and so that's what they did with Tesla. A lot of Tesla's, a lot of his inventions were. He was really adamant and did not want his stuff being used for negativity. He also didn't want it to be sold. He wanted to give this energy away, which means that, had he had his way, we would not be paying for electricity. We would not be paying for cell phones, and you know what I'm saying, for the things that he invented. The television, the light bulb, everything that we use, you know what I'm saying, came from this man, okay, through his heart chakra, from the higher realms. Okay, and then other people took it, and like I said, put their names on it, because that's what narcs love to do. They love to, jump into other people's energy and try to snatch your life force. To the point where in this 3D realm, they literally trying to do it by taking people's blood and people's, stem cells and people's organs and shit. It's very sadistic and sick. You know what I'm saying? But people literally try to take your life force. And so understand that, if you're one of the people, the light workers, the light bearers who are receiving this divine love energy that's coming in, and you have felt yourself shift into this higher dimension, be very responsible and careful with the energy, and understand that quote unquote devil is still lurking around. Okay, so when we're on a new level, he's going to be trying different tactics, you know what I'm saying, to distract you from your purpose. Okay, so low vibrating people like that like to create low vibratory experiences for, like, say a person comes into the room, they come into the house, and they just cause chaos. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just cancerous for your family, for your life, for the planet. You know what I'm saying? For the cosmos, okay? And so, these types of people are the people that I'm talking about, who are going to try to usurp this energy, okay? And they're going to try to use it to create destruction, to create negativity, to distract you from your purpose, to, you know what I'm saying, to keep themselves, or to place themselves in places of power and privilege. Okay, so just beware of that. as you move forward, because you are going to encounter these people who are going to try to come in the guise of friends and teachers. So the eternal battle for, for good and evil, for those of you who have felt the shift, you know what I'm saying? That eternal battle of trying to balance out, the light and the darkness, the good and the evil, the yin and yang energy. The battle has been stepped up a notch for you who have felt this shift, okay? And it's basically, what I was talking about in the videos before about choosing and releasing. Okay, so that time is here now, and it's time to choose and release. Okay, so either you're going to choose the new earth, or you're going and release the old one, or vice versa. Okay, choose the new earth and release the old one. Choose your new reality and release the old one. You know what I'm saying, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You choose by living the truth of what it is that you truly believe to be true. Okay, so if you believe, in the oneness, in the unified field of, unconditional love that people who hold the light within us, that we share. You know what I'm saying? It's a reality that we share. It's a heaven that we share in the higher realms, that we can literally bring to this earth, that we can literally use to create the new earth, and bring down, over the old earth, and completely, have that crumble and be replaced. Okay, so you choose which reality and which earth that you're going to live in by choosing again to live your truth. What do you believe? Do you believe that we are all connected in this unified field of unconditional love, or do you believe that we're all separate? Okay, because people who are still vibrating low, they don't understand, how to first of all, they don't feel connected to that unified field. They don't have empathy for other people. They don't understand how to transmute this love energy that's coming in. And so they create situations of fear and panic, okay? And they induce others to join them in that, okay? These are the people who induce, who preach doom and gloom, and, prophesy all of these, fearful things that could be coming, and then don't offer a solution to how we can, switch to another path, how we can turn the corner so we don't get there. They just tell you that you're going, and as if it's, you are not the scribe of your own reality. Okay, so if you are, holding the light, you must think with your heart right now during this time. Okay, and you have to be ready to choose. You're choosing the new reality, or and releasing the old one, because choosing the new reality does mean releasing the old one. Okay, you can't have both. You're gonna choose one and release the other, period. Okay, so you have to start thinking with your heart when you're making this choice. Okay, for some people, this is basically, you have to ask yourself, because during this time, it's going to contradict. You have to be thinking with your heart, because what you see with your eyes is going to contradict the reality that that you're bringing in. Okay, because it turns to chaos first. I told you, it's out of chaos that this order will come. Okay, so the chaos is going to happen first. Okay, which is why you have to be thinking with your heart, because if you don't, then you're going to give in to the illusion. Okay, so basically, you have to be thinking with your heart and looking, walking in faith at this time, and because right now, I feel amazing, even though a lot of other things are going on. You have to ask yourself, are you choosing to be united in love, or are you choosing to be united in fear? Because those are the only two realities that exist. Okay, the God energy is the unified field of unconditional love, and the devil energy is the illusion of separation from source. Okay, so this is the time to choose, because both realities are here now. Okay, and so you have to choose which reality that you're going to stay in. A lot of us, have been teetering between them. Okay, and it's time to choose. So, are you going to unite with the people who are in a fearful, dark, lower vibrating reality, or are you going to unite with the light workers in unconditional love? Okay, because you definitely cannot do both. Okay, narcs are united in a collective consciousness of fear. Okay, this is why they all do the same shit. This is why they're all predictable. This is why there are titles and names for the behaviors that they exhibit, because they are all operating off of this one collective energy, this devil energy. Okay, and they are a one collective mind, just like the divine feminine is a collective, the divine masculine is a collective. When you're the twin flames representing this yin yang energy, and the devil energy is also a collective energy of collective fear. And most of the light workers, you know what I'm saying? Well, not most, all of us, we have been immersed in this fearful reality. And we have been, we have immersed ourselves in this collective reality that we are in. We are in it, but we are not of it. So this is why we don't feel that we belong here, because this is really the reality that the narcs who are united in that collective consciousness of fear, this is the reality that they have created. Okay. And a lot of us came in trying to save them. Okay, trying to save some of them. Okay, and so that's why we feel foreign in this reality, because it's not our natural, state of being. It's not our reality. It is their reality. Okay, so they represent the devil energy. So this is why a lot of people feel like Earth is hell, because it is hell. It's a lower realm. It's lower than what light workers, what star seeds remember. You know what I'm saying? And so you being God's co-worker, remember the lessons from dissecting the devil, which we will be going into the next lesson tomorrow. But the devil's co-workers are the narcissists, and they again are united in this collective consciousness of fear. Okay, and you being God's co-worker, you are going to unite with the rest of us, representing the collective consciousness of unconditional love. That is the unified field that we speak of. Okay, and to be one of the chosen ones, you have to choose. Okay, so that's what it's all about. If you are chosen, your actions will reflect your belief that we are all one in love and not one in fear. Okay, if you are, this is how you can tell who are the chosen ones. Listen to what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? What are they focused on? What are they telling you to strive for? Okay, are they telling you to believe in this duality, where dog eat dog, and you look for someone to manipulate out of what they have in order for you to gain? Are they talking about being in competition with other people? Are they talking about the separation consciousness, or are they talking about unity? Are they talking about love? You know what I'm saying? Because that duality consciousness, being duplicitous in your nature, you know what I'm saying, causes that mental and emotional conflict, okay, that you have, because you are, in reality, the truth is that there is but one being. There is only one being having an experience, okay? That's what we call God, the Great Spirit, the Prime Creator, the Ruach HaKodesh, okay? And so however you want to refer to God, whatever visit you want to give God according to your culture, your reality, your own personal belief system, at the end of the day, it is just still one being. Okay, and if you can break it down, if you could, if I can show you what I see, you are like a cell in the body of God. Okay, so if you can take the perspective of being the cell within the body, or you could take the perspective of the Godhead and understanding that you are whole and complete. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So at the same time, you simultaneously, you are each and every individual cell within the body. Okay, that would represent those who are in the separation consciousness. They believe themselves to be the individual cells. But once you have evolved into this higher consciousness, you move into the reality where you are in the Godhead, and you recognize yourself as being the whole. Okay, and this is why we call God holy. That's why I call God. I don't know why other folks do it because they mama and them did it. Okay. But anyway, when you move, into this reality, this is the reality when you move. Because again, if you're a light worker, if you're a star seed, you've never felt that you belonged in this reality. You never felt at home. You never got comfortable. You were never able to conform to this reality. You have always been, quote unquote, divergent. Okay. And so when you move into this higher reality that I'm speaking of, this unity consciousness, this unified field of unconditional love, you are moving into the reality that you actually belong in. Okay. And that unified field of love is the unity consciousness. It is being conscious of the fact that I am the one. I am, quote unquote, God. Okay. You move into harmony by asking yourself, how can I reinvent myself, to be reflective of my belief that we are all one? How can I recreate myself? How can I live my life in a way that will be reflective of the fact that I believe that we are all one? Meditate on it. Meditate on it, and when you receive your answer, send love only and only love into the crystalline grid that surrounds the planet right now, because that's the glow that I saw around the earth when in my dream about the time of change. I told y'all we were leaving the old planet, and the people that, the empty vessels were burning. I saw the little man going around in circles on a motorcycle, the motorcycle representing the repetitive cycles of hypnotic rhythm that a lot of people are caught up in on this plane. And we were leaving it. We were lifting up. We were rising up off of that plane, and we went out into space, and it was so peaceful. It was so serene. It was so beautiful, and we were headed towards the new earth. Okay, so I'm letting y'all. I'm bringing the dream back because it's happening right now. When I saw it, it was a prophecy and it was a memory at the same time, and it's happening right now. We are headed towards this new earth, but we have to understand that we have to participate in creating it. Okay, so the way that you're going to create it and draw yourself to this beautiful planet where this glow, it's glowing, it's a glow around it. It's, you know what I'm saying? That glow is comprised wholly and completely of love. Okay, just like the glow around the head of Jesus, of the angels, the halo. It is unconditional love being brought into a realm where it can be seen as light. Okay, so this is, gives another dimension to saying love and light. Now you understand what love and light is. Love is light. Okay, love manifests itself in the physical realm as light. Okay, and I have known people welcome. Welcome Divine Discoveries. I just opened my eyes, but I have known people whose halo that I can clearly see. When your third eye is open, you see who's shining and who ain't. Okay, and even the demons can see who's shining and who's not, because their reality is so dark that you appear, it's like their reality is in black and white. And when you appear in their world as a star seed, as a light worker, you are in full color, in HD. And this is why they are attracted to you. This is why they're trying to get some of it. You know what I'm saying? This is what you appear to, appear as to them. This is why, they worship you and hate you at the same time, because they don't know how you got that. Why were you granted this glow? You know what I'm saying? And, and they're in the demonic emotional palette. So they only feel those four emotions of sadness, rage, envy. You know what I'm saying? And what's the other one? Whatever, I'll come back. Sadness, rage, envy, and fear. Of course, fear. That's the base of all the other emotions. Okay, and so thank you, Spirit. I completely had slipped my mind, but so they vibrate in that very low vibratory realm of the demonic emotional palette. That's their four emotions that they that they can only feel. They can't rise to the emotions that give you your colors. I talk a lot about colors because the angels of Atlantis, they're all not just the angels of Atlantis, but the angels. And let me invite you guys to join us in the because I've been waiting for some of y'all, because I'm still waiting, because I know some people have enjoying it, and I know that you're coming. Okay, and so to go on to the next lesson in the book study, because I don't want to go too far ahead before I get all my people on my ship. Okay, so I'm going to invite you again to join us in the private book study of the Emerald Tablets. But back to what I was talking about, colors. You know what I'm saying? Colors are so indicative of angels. Rainbows are indicative of the higher realms. Okay, and think about the reading that I did on Clarence the other night, and how he came out as the colorless angel. Colorless. Okay, colors are emotions, are feelings. So people who pride themselves on not having emotions, not feeling emotions, not surrendering to emotions, those are those colorless angels. Okay, they can, some of them they're, and I ain't talking about Clarence now. He's colorless, but when I'm getting ready to say, I'm not speaking about his ass. Okay, some colorless angels retain their knowledge. So they can come on here and they can talk about things. And the knowledge that they speak of is really real, but you still feel that something is missing. You don't see the colors. Where is your vibrance? Where is your joy? Where is your, you know what I'm saying? Where is your enthusiasm for the gift that you're bringing? You know what I'm saying? Where are your colors? Where is the emotion? Where is the feeling? Where is the connection that you're making to this unified field? Because that's how you're going to connect with all of the other light workers. You have to feel. Welcome, Janie's Creations, and whoever else has joined right now. Again, my eyes be closed. Yes, Divine Discoveries, take your time. Meditate on it. And yes, patience, and patience has been a major theme in my life. I'm very impatient because I never forgot the realm that I come from, and the realm that that we could, the realm that star seeds come from. We just think about what we want and it's there. So you don't like that time lapse. You know what I'm saying? It's very frustrating when you have to wait and have to have a time lapse between your thought and your creation. Okay, and that's the most frustrating thing with magic and with people who don't understand how it works, and trying to explain to your clients how time works and stuff like that. That, you know what I'm saying, we have to hold that vibration until it manifests in this realm, because the thing that we're trying to manifest, it already exists. It already exists in that higher realm. We have to hold the vision of it long enough for it to come through the heart chakra to manifest in this realm. You know what I'm saying? And so when you're used to creating instantaneously, patience is always going to be, even if you don't remember, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know why you're impatient, this is why you're impatient, Starseed. Because your natural state of being is being able to instantaneously create whatever you want when you want it, instantaneously. Okay, and this is what we're headed back to, and this is what we're returning to. This is what we are remembering. Okay, I'm coming for sure. Yes, uniting with you has been on my heart for too long. Yes, you were led here. You have to trust your intuition, because this is your soul family, and that's what this video is about. Okay, it is about you finding your soul family, because again, the energy is here. The new earth is here. All you got to do is choose it. You know what I'm saying? And the way you choose it, again, live your truth. What do you believe? Do you believe in this unity consciousness? Do you believe that we are connected, that we are all one? A lot of y'all remember me from other lifetimes. Even if you haven't spoken it, you remember me. Some of you may not remember me as seeing my face. Some of you hear it in my voice. Okay, you know me. Okay, so trust what you're hearing, trust what you're seeing, trust what your heart is telling you. Okay, because don't deny that. Don't that's what narcs do. They run from love. They fear God. They fear the light. They run from the light. Okay, and so trust what your heart is telling you. The glow that was around the planet that I saw us going to again was comprised completely and wholly of unconditional love. Okay, so you have to. It's a powerful. This love is not the love that we're talking about in 3D. Okay, this is a powerful love that is uncut and raw, that dissolves negative energies on the lower levels. Okay, this is why you hear light worker with your heart chakra wide open to bring that love energy in here to dissolve the old world. Okay, to dissolve the old infrastructure. Is coming down. Okay, it is coming down. If you have moved with us in this shift, you feel it. Don't deny it. Go with what you feel. I mean, this is something that you can't deny. You're going to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? You're going to, and if you feel this, I need you to own your power. You know what I'm saying? Now more than ever before, Starseed. Now more than ever before, the light worker. You need to tap into this unified field of unconditional love. You know how to do it. It doesn't take any effort. You're already connected. All you got to do is allow your heart to flow freely. You know what I'm saying? Your heart, a lot of people have shut down their heart chakras and locked it up because it's painful and they don't want to deal with it. But, the love that you're bringing in from the higher realms, it's needed. Okay. So by the way, before I go further, two songs came in for me, okay, today, and they were for the divine feminine and divine masculine. So I'm just gonna give you all the songs, and y'all can check them out later. So the divine masculine, the song that keeps coming, and I don't even know who sings this, but I'm going to find it. I just keep hearing it, okay? Both of these songs, and one is for the masculines and one is for the feminine. Now, one of the songs is like I said, I'm gonna find the songs and I'm gonna put them in the description. So I don't know who sings it. Maybe one of y'all knows, but he says, "I'm gonna get myself together till I find myself in you." Okay, that's the part that keeps playing, and this is a message that I was, this keeps coming because the divine wants the divine feminine to know that the divine masculine, this is where the divine masculine is, and this is what they're working on. Just a minute, y'all. Okay, so this is what they're doing. This is where they are. They are working on trying to get themselves together until they find themselves in you. Now, you can look at, if you in the 3D, you looking at that. If you was Clarence, you're looking at that as a sexual, because, he would say, I'm gonna get myself together so I find myself in you. If you're on the lower level, of course, that instantly went to a sexual, you know what I'm saying, a sexual visual. Now, nothing wrong with that. That can be there as long as you understand the deeper reality and the deeper, message here. I find myself in you. Think about the yin yang symbol and how on the black side you got that little dot of white. Remember, I showed y'all before. We know. And on the white side, you got that little dot of black. Okay, this is what that song was telling me. Okay. He's trying to get himself together until he finds that little dot of himself in you, so y'all can connect. Okay, so because like I said, including myself included, I just really don't give a damn about it no more. On my lower level, like I have let it go. I just got to keep it real. I'm not on that right now. But we're talking about this is not about that, because on the higher level, you don't have, you can't let it go. This is you. You know what I'm saying? This is who you are. This is really who you are in spirit. Again, there is a oneness, unity consciousness. Okay. And so your other, you have more than just another half, but that other half is very significant on this physical realm. Okay. And so that's his song. Okay. Right now, this is where the divine masculine is. I'm going to get myself together till I find myself in you. Somebody tell me who sings that song. I'm going to find it. I will put it under here. I don't know the rest of the words, but that's the part that the angels keep telling me to listen to. And they told me it's the yin yang, and that this is where that he is doing the work, that they are, even though it doesn't appear that way, and that because a lot of y'all have not had contact with your masculines, a lot of you don't know what's going on. A lot of them are distracting themselves in karmic relationships that mean absolutely nothing. Okay. They are an empty vessel to that person, and that person, whoever the karmic is, they know it. They ain't got nothing but a vessel. It's like, when what's that movie? Pet Cemetery, when the person had died and then you buried them and brought them back. And they come back, okay, and then they back. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no soul up in there. Okay, so that's what the karmic is dealing with right now, because the soul of the masculine or your other divine counterpart is with you. Okay, and so on the higher realms, and this is where you connect at, and this is the reality that you have to acknowledge. Okay, and so the song for the feminines is a song by Chaka Khan. Now, I don't know the name of this song. Okay, I'm going to find both of them. But her song, what song is it? She says, I'm going to fill your life with a satisfying love. All you need is a mystifying love. All you want is a something love. Okay, because I started to call my mama, like, Ma, what is that Chaka Khan song that I'm hearing? The angels keep sending it to me. Okay, so I'll find them both and I'll put them under here. And I know some of y'all know what these songs are, but listen to the words. There are messages in there for you. Okay, so the reason why that the Chaka Khan song came for the females is because, or not just the females, the feminines. Okay, is that the spirit is saying, I want to fill your life with a satisfying love. Okay, your love that you had with your masculine, with your distorted masculine, with your narc, was not satisfying. Okay, all you need is a mystifying love. They was boring, they was empty, they were not charismatic. Their soul was not fully there. They were not fully embodying who they are, and so you didn't have it. And so this is why the separation had to happen, because the divine wants to fill your life with a satisfying love. Okay, they want you to be satisfied. So basically, they're working on your other half, so that when they come back to you, the love is going to be satisfying. It's going to be mystifying. Okay, and when I listen to the rest of these songs, but I know that these are the portions of the song that are significant. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, this is why this happened to you. You wasn't happy no damn way. You were settling. Okay, you was selling yourself out. Okay, you was also denying your partner the growth that they were going to have had you demanded that they become their higher self, that had you demanded that they embody their higher self. Yeah, it's hard as hell. It hurts like hell. It is hell because light worker, you immersed yourself in hell. You literally and chose you voluntarily chose to come to hell to rescue your other half, because they're lost in it, lost in the sauce. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Those two songs are very significant. Okay, so basically he's trying to get himself together so he can really see his reflection in you, divine feminine, and in the divine separated him from you so that he could come back to you and be a satisfying love, so you could be mystified by it, so you could be in awe of God. Okay, so basically connect with this unified field. If you in fact say that you believe in it, then live it. Ask yourself, what can I do? In what way can I recreate myself? Okay, in order to be a reflection of the fact that this is what I believe. Okay, tap into the source and use it to create the new earth as the peaceful heaven that you've always imagined being out of your reach. because that new earth that we were going to in my dream, that is the heaven, and it is now within your reach, light worker, and you must participate in drawing it to you. Okay, so this love, this quality of love that's coming in, it's creative, it's healing. Okay, and we are the ones chosen to take it and use it to create a society, a world that is harmonious, that is based in peace and love. And it is so close, my people. It is so close. It's closer than you know. Okay. So even if, because I know, like I said, I'm a little bit ahead. I'm a little bit, just a little bit ahead of, some of you guys. Of course, there's people ahead of me. I'm just where I'm at, and I'm just leading the people that are within my reach to bring. Okay. So basically, you have to just begin to live your truth. This is how you align yourself with the new reality. And like I said, it's closer than you know. It's within your reach. But even if the present circumstances seem to contradict this new reality, that you're going to feel move in your spirit first. You're going to feel it within your heart first. You're going to feel it in your soul, in your you know what I'm saying, in your heart, and you're going to feel it first before you see it. Okay. And so it's the light coming in. Like I said, a lot of people, like, I wasn't the only one emotional yesterday. I looked at some of the other tarot card readers, some of the channelers that I connect with, that I consider my soul group, and they were all emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because we have all felt this shift. Okay. And so, like I said, whether you can see it or not, it is here. Okay. So even if the circumstances don't appear to be that yet, and even though they seem to contradict this new reality, this will pass away. This too shall pass. Okay. And very soon, the old infrastructure is falling away, because the planet of light is emerging. Okay. As we speak, it is emerging. I started this video at precisely at 2:22 a.m. and I didn't do that purposely. When I looked up, it was 2:22, and the 2:22 was sitting right up over the date, which was 2/22/2020. Come on now. Okay. In the tarot, the tools mean balance. It means choices, decisions. What did I tell y'all we here to do? Choose and release. It's time to decide which reality that you are going to reside in, because they're both here and now. They're both now, and they're both here. Okay. So which one are you going to choose? Which one do you believe in? Which one are you going to lend your energy to? Which one are you going to receive your energy from? Okay. Because I promise you, the old world is passing away as we speak. The new world has already been perfectly formed in the higher realms. I told y'all, I've already seen it. Okay. It's already there. It has a glow around it. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. The old infrastructure and the energies that supported it are crumbling away and being replaced by the perfect love that we have all been working so hard to create and bring forth. You know what, divine discoveries, I'm so glad that you talked about that. You're confusing your karmic with your divine masculine, because you know what, I don't know how long I'm about to be up, because I was, I really have a whole nother story to tell about that, and I'm so glad that you brought that up. Okay, because I got we're going to talk about that. Okay, but let me finish with this lesson, and then we're definitely going to go into that. Okay, so you are right here with us, because if you're feeling like that, divine discoveries, you are on track. Okay, because this is where we all are. Okay, so remind me to go back into it about the karmics and the divine, basically the false twin flame. Okay, so basically I'm talking about telling y'all that the new earth, it's already there. Okay, it's already perfectly formed and sitting there and already been created in the higher realms. Everything that you want to bring, everything that you imagine that you want, it already exists. Okay, you just have to again align yourself with it. And when in my dream, when we were leaving this planet and it was burning and stuff, and the planet, the old planet, had become like a little dot in space. It was like a little red dot because it was completely on fire and burning. And, we had completely detached from it. Like the feeling of it was, there was no attachment to it. Like, oh my God, I didn't, I didn't feel no pain. I didn't feel anything. I just was leaving it and I was just observing it, detached. But I felt absolutely secure that everybody that I loved and wanted to go with me was with me on my ship. Okay. And so I wasn't worried about what was happening with that planet. That whatever was on there, that needed to be left behind. And I just watched it all the way until it became a little red dot in space. And then I turned my head the other way, and we were headed towards this beautiful planet. Oh my God. Like, I'm seeing it right now in my mind's eye. Like, it is so beautiful. Like, it looks like the earth. Like if you were out in space and you know how the earth looks. But it was new. It was a new one. It was crystalline. It had a glow around it. It felt like heaven. Okay. And my dream, we was headed towards it, and I woke up. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. And so right now we are here, like we here right now. What I'm saying is that, y'all, I woke up, and we're woke, like we're waking up right now at the point where I woke up at. And so when I woke up, that planet was in our reach. It was in our reach, and this is where we are right now. Okay, so if you're still trying to hold on to the old world, this is why your life and everything is seeming chaotic. Okay, because that world is passing away, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, it has already been written. Okay, it is being replaced again by the love energy that we have all worked so hard, light worker, to bring here and to create. Okay, so people who pride themselves on their material possessions and money, that stuff is no longer going to support you. You know what I'm saying? Money and material things is no longer going to support you. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're a light worker, that stuff ain't never really meant much to you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the soul song. Why is my comments not show? Oh, okay. Yes, the soul song, Divine Discoveries. That you are so on point, because that's the harmony that is created. You know what I'm saying? When you blend because see, your soul song is and oh my God, y'all, I'm going to do a video because I have to pay homage to because I'm telling you, the angels are just bringing so many things back to me that I used to love, because y'all know we're in retrograde. And I'm a singer, and I when I was with my narc, I didn't even sing. Like, I was not really, that part of me that used to love to sing and dance, it was no longer there. It didn't want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And so now that it's coming back, I'm remembering all these beautiful spirits that angelic spirits that I used to love. And today I was listening to Jennifer Holliday. Okay, Jennifer Hudson sings a lot of Jennifer Holliday's songs, but Jennifer Holliday, okay, oh my God, like, she was like a powerhouse angel. Okay, oh my God, bringing that love energy in, like, oh my God, like God herself. Okay, and I was listening to it, and it was just so uplifting, and it was so just like the Michael Jackson video that I made earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, these are, this is how we are coming in. Okay, this is what I want y'all. You're coming in like that powerhouse, like that, to bring, because that's what that love. That's the quality of love that you're bringing in. It's not that type of, what they call love on this realm, what narcs call love. Their love is conditional. Okay, their love is dependent upon what you can do for me. Their love is dependent upon how you make me feel. Their love is dependent upon how you complete my false image, how you support my delusions. You know what I'm saying? That's what their love is. Their love is conditional. This unconditional love that's coming in, it's like Jennifer Holliday love. It's like Michael Jackson love. Okay? Everybody ain't got it. Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. And so, yes, the soul song, honey, and Jennifer Holiday. And if y'all don't know who Jennifer Holiday is, I am going to introduce y'all, reintroduce the world to a lot of these angels that have been slept on, okay, who brought healing energy in, that, you know what I'm saying, that was not able to, fully be appreciated in the time, in the space that they were in. I'm bringing them back. Okay, that's what I talked about in my video earlier with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, even when I listened to it, I'm like, damn, because that's not me. That was definitely the ancestor speaking through me. I was inspired by it, my damn self. Okay, like wow, you know what I'm saying? That was some deep, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so basically, people who pride themselves on material things and material possessions and money and social status and all that shit, none of that's not going to be supporting them no more. Those structures are coming down. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, the love of your soul family and your soul group, divine discoveries on this planet, the ones who are here right now, present in this time and space, will be the ones who are going to be your main source of support. Okay, we all support one another, you know what I'm saying? And we give the, basically, you are the ones who, your soul is open, you know what I'm saying? And you have to, like, you have to be open to give this love and also to receive it from your soul family. You know what I'm saying? That it has to be, this exchange of energies, because that's what keeps the unified field in place. Okay, it's an equal giving exchange of love. This is why the banner is running across the bottom of the screen right now. Okay, and that's if you feel led at any time, and you can do that as many times as you want, because it's powering up the unified field. It's affecting the change and helping to bring in the new earth. Okay, any little thing that you can do to, again, the question is, how can you recreate yourself? What can you bring into the world to to reflect the fact that you believe that we are all one, that we can change the world. You know what I'm saying? By changing our energy, by changing our minds, by changing our hearts, by allowing our minds to be renewed. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's you have to really, everyone is beginning to connect with their soul group and their soul family, their soul mates, their soul flames, their twin flames. You know what I'm saying? So this love, it is the most creative and powerful force that exists throughout the cosmos. Okay, the raw energy of the Ruach HaKodesh. And I know y'all wonder why I keep talking about it, because it's time for y'all to learn about the Ruach HaKodesh, because this is bigger than the quote unquote Holy Spirit that y'all learned about in church. Okay, this is the God energy that you are going to embody as a light worker. Okay, and that's why I showed y'all Michael Jackson, because that is what he was showing y'all. That's what Jennifer Holiday, Jennifer Hudson, all these powerhouse angels from Atlantis came in, you know what I'm saying, to bring. Okay, and I want you to be able to recognize it, and also to be able to channel it. It is available to you, because you have the God particles within you, light worker. Okay, so the prime creator, the source, the archangels are all working alongside you, within you. Okay, to help hold this energy until the old world has become like that little dot that it became in my dream, as we were leaving and headed to the new earth. Okay, so let go of your expectations of how you think that this love is supposed to manifest itself in your reality, and just allow it to flow freely. Okay, as the constant stream of well-being and abundance that Abraham Hicks talks about. Okay, and Abraham, I consider Abraham Hicks a very old and dear friend. Okay, so if y'all don't know about Abraham Hicks, check out Abraham Hicks. Okay, a woman channels Abraham Hicks, but Abraham is a very old, ancient spirit. Okay, it is the Abraham that they spoke of in the Bible, and in even older writings. Okay, Abraham is a very old spirit, and is very wise. Okay, so so when you find Abraham Hicks, I believe her name is Esther Hicks. Okay, but she's channeling Abraham. Okay, and so just understand that the woman, the spirit that's coming through her is not the woman. You know what I'm saying? But she is a light worker, a vessel. Okay, if you are, if you're not already familiar with Abraham. Okay, a great source, wealth of knowledge. Okay, because Abraham is tapped into the Akash. Okay, the Akashic records. And so the Akashic records is just everything that has been written that is ever going to or ever has happened. Okay, so now divine discoveries, you had brought up the family. Yeah, okay, so okay, you talked about thinking that you were confusing your karmic with your divine. Okay, and that's so funny that you brought that up, because let me take a drink of my lemonade, because I was thinking about it today, because I was thinking about, I have, when you're a twin flame, this is what it is. The experience is that that there you have another, that the other half of you is out there somewhere. You feel it, know it, you got a twin. Okay, so what I have noticed and observed with a lot of twin flames is that when you haven't yet met your twin flame, you tend to put that label and project that that you project that onto the people that you do fall in love with, and the people that you do connect with. You tend to want to believe that all of these people, I'm not going to say all of them, but the ones that you do, because some of them are soulmates, you know what I'm saying, and they are close to you. So you tend to want to think that these were your twin flames, because I'm sure that most twin flames throughout your life, when you first, once you realize that you are a twin flame, then there's going to be a couple of times where you might think that a soulmate is the twin, and it might be a toxic soulmate. It could be a distorted soulmate or whatever, but it's not your twin. Okay, and I was even thinking about it today with myself, because I remember I thought that my quote unquote sister. Okay, this is when I first started my channel. It was called Badass Witches, and it was me and my best friend. Okay, and she's my sister. Like, we knew that we were connected in spirit. Okay, a spirit sister. You know what I'm saying? And so we were twins, and we started the channel, as twins. Okay, if anybody remembers my first Badass Witches channel, everybody saw us as twin sisters. This is how we came on doing our magic, but we were wicked with it. Okay, we would be in the graveyard, we was burning up. I mean, we was really doing some shit. Okay, and this was my best friend. This was my sister. Okay, and at that time, I thought she was my twin flame, and we were doing work together. I was teaching her the craft. I was teaching her. She, you know what I'm saying? I had taken her under my wing, and I was going to teach her everything that I know, because I felt that we was going to do something for the world. Okay, and then she turned out to be a narc. Okay, she narked out on me. Okay, and the thing was that, and if anybody has been watching me and following me, all of this stuff took place on my channel. Like, I had a meltdown when we split up. You know what I'm saying? When I told people that she was no longer going to be on the channel, that I was not going to leave, though, that I was going to stay dedicated, that I was going to keep going. And I ain't left since. Okay, but she narked out on me just out of the blue, snapped off, had a narc. I don't even know. I still to this day don't really know what the hell happened. That's what always happens with narcs. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's going on in their crazy ass mind. Okay, but because I mean, it was one day we were extremely close, doing everything together. We had the telepathy. We were sharing collective dreams, all that shit. And then she narked out on me, and it had hurt my feelings so bad that I just disconnected from her ass. Because, like I said, I'm not the type. Okay, if you do, if you know what I'm saying, once I get hurt, I will cut your ass off smooth, honey. That is the that's a telltale thing. I'm a true Taurus and a true Libra rising. You know what I'm saying? It's about balancing the scales, honey. And you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna balance the scales. I'm always gonna give you a mirror of what you giving me. Okay, so she narked out on me. I didn't understand what was going on. All I know is that, bitch, you hurt my feelings, and so I just cut it off smooth, right? And this is the thing, because I really want y'all to join my private group, because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to go in deeper on this story, because the whole story with her ties into my relationship that I just got out of, how I got into it, and the magic that was done around it, and a whole bunch of other shit. Okay, so if y'all want to know my business, join Oshun Ajay Exclusive. Okay, but basically, I'm going to say this much: I thought that she was my twin. I was sure of it. And then we got into it, okay? And she made me mad, and so I disconnected from her ass, okay? And then, another set of circumstances happened, which I will tell my private group what happened and what I did, okay? And then next thing I know, I was, you know what I'm saying? I had my twin, okay? And yes, I will say, I called him, I brought him into existence. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I conjured him, okay? And so I've been thinking about that, Divine Discoveries, because I'm like, okay, because now I'm thinking like, damn, because he was so toxic. Like, he was, oh my God, he was horrible. Like, with my sister, she was, she was a damn narc too, but there was love there. You know what I'm saying? There was definitely love. And I'm not saying he didn't have no love, because I would not have stayed with someone who didn't have love. Like, I saw it and all of that. But y'all, this is what I'm saying. I'm beginning to really realize some shit. You know what I'm saying? About these narcs, and about the devil energy, and the way that it uses narcs to target twin flames and twin flame relationships. But I'm not going to go off in it too deep on here, because again, every new level, a new devil. Okay, and this is why we have secret societies and secret groups and private, private groups and stuff, because you can't expose your hand to the devil, and the devil is always listening and always watching. Okay, well, I ain't even gonna go off into that. Okay, so if you want to know what I'm talking about, because if I know that if you're meant to hear this information, that you're very curious to know what I'm talking about. And so join Oshun Ajay Exclusive, okay? Because I'm going to tell the whole story. I already have a private live stream set up for tomorrow. I believe it's at noon or 1 o'clock. So you have time, okay? So we are going live for the private group. In case y'all haven't seen the pre-schedule, it's already up in Oshun Ajay Exclusive. And we're going to go deeper into this thing about the false twin flames, the narc demons, what we've been learning in dissecting the devil, how it all ties in together, and also how it all leads us into the Emerald Tablet book study, and how the Emerald Tablet is, this book study is going to what is the word that I can say? Ignite a lot of other flames. It's going to start to awaken the sleeping gods, okay? Because the Emerald Tablets is all about Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? And waking up that memory of, because Atlantis, remember I told y'all that the earth that we were going to in my dream, that my whole dream about the time of change, it was both a memory and a prophecy. It was both a memory and a prophecy. So I'm going to leave y'all with that, because I want you to ask yourself, how does this memory and this prophecy tie into Atlantis in the Emerald Tablets? What am I remembering? Why am I Omo Oshun Ibu Ikule, the spirit of the river who transforms? Why the water, Atlantis, the Emerald Tablets, the narcissists, the yin and the yang, the twin flames, the mysteries of the universe are all here to be revealed if your third eye is open, if your heart chakra is open, if you are ready to handle the truth. So how do we get a hold of you? Need a person? Join the private group and talk to me, because we're going live tomorrow. Join Oshun. You can even join on the very first level, Divine Discoveries. Join me in Oshun Ajay Exclusive, okay? And then you'll have exclusive access to me, and we can go from there, okay? Because I'm not going to. I just know that now that we're on this new level, there's a lot of things that cannot be revealed, okay? And so to everybody, You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be looking for you, okay, in the private group, because you are definitely part of the soul family. When I'm looking at your picture, this is so funny. I was just talking about my sister, my twin, and your picture you look like her. You know what I'm saying? You look like her, and so I know that you're part of our soul group, okay. And like I said, in my dream, all my people were with me on my ship, okay. And so I'm waiting in Oshun Ajay exclusive for everybody else to get on board, okay, before we go, okay. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Okay. It is 3:32 a.m. So it's about to be 3:33. That angel number is significant. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what it means. You go look it up, receive the message. You know what I'm saying? And again, step into your reality by living your truth. You know what I'm saying? And being a reflection of what it is that you say that you believe and know to be true. Okay. And until we meet again, my people, keep it classy, keep it clean, and do what you got to do to make shit happen. I'll meet you on the ship, Divine Discoveries. Peace.